Good morning, Reach. I'm Jesse Walters.
And I'm Tamara Michael, and this is Richmond Early College News.
Before we start this week's announcements, you can tell we're obviously standing outside this week, and the camera's a little bit shaky because we are using a selfie stick because we are going outside of the studio for the last few weeks of school to get more involvement on campus, and we're walking around. You can see we're standing outside of Grimsley. There's Corey. He's helping us, so if you see us walking around, we look a little unprofessional, but we're doing it to be fun and give us a different setting before we leave to go to college because we're both graduating this year. But we are going to give you your announcements each week too. So to start off this week's announcements, prom is coming up this weekend on the 16th, and it is from 8 to 11 at Ella's Ballroom in downtown Rockingham.
And tickets will be delivered Thursday in homeroom, so don't lose them between Thursday and Saturday. Senior pictures are due to us no later than April 29th, along with your senior quote, and those pictures include a baby picture and a senior picture.
And don't forget that college's last day is coming up. That will be May 9th, and then the last day for high school will be May 18th.
College graduation is May 14th, and the rehearsal is May 13th at 6. Make sure you know which ceremony you are in.
And high school's graduation will be the following weekend on that Friday, April 20th, and then the rehearsal will be at the 19th at 6 o'clock, and then the graduation rehearsal will be at 6 o'clock as well.
That's all for this week's announcements. Now to Evan with sports.
Hello Reach, I'm Evan May, and I'm here with your sports update. Today I'd like to talk about the NCAA Championship basketball game with the Villanova Wildcats versus the North Carolina Tar Heels. It was a good game, very aggressive. It was back and forth. Both teams driving into the basket trying to make an easy layup or two-pointer. But as most of you know, Villanova is a three-point shooting team, and also the Tar Heels, they really weren't ready with defense. Joel Berry, he came in with a minute in with awesome three-pointer to start off the game. And then from there on, Villanova kept catching up with more threes. And at halftime, the score was 39-34, UNC up by a good 5 points. Then once we got into the second half, like I said, still back and forth, Villanova hitting threes and Tar Heels trying to go into the basket. With only 13 seconds left, Bryce Johnson, he fouls Josh Hart, and then Josh Hart of Villanova, he makes 2 free throws, which gets the score 74-71. Villanova's up, and with only 6 seconds left, Marcus Page saves the day with this awesome three-pointer, which made the score go from 74-71 to 74-74. And then the next thing you know, with only 4 seconds left, Villanova throws in the ball, passes it to Chris Jenkins, and he makes the three, and Villanova wins the game. All in all, it was a phenomenal game. Both teams played hard, and it was very aggressive. And the defense on Villanova, kudos to them for having a really good defense, and for Tar Heels keeping their spirits up. That's all I have for you today, and now to Sterling.
Good morning, Reach. I'm Sterling Griddick here with Geekly Weekly. I have some movies that are coming out. Captain America Civil War comes out on May 6th of this year. Batman vs. Superman came out on March 25th to many great reviews. The World of Warcraft movie Warcraft comes out on June 10th. Alice Through the Looking Glass comes out on May 27th. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, which goes along with the Harry Potter series, comes out on November 18th. The iPhone 6 SE was announced recently, and people have already started to pre-order it. It is said to be 14% thinner than the iPhone 6 and have better technology. The company that made Fallout 4 has announced that they are releasing a DLC to the game with many upgrades to the game. Mortal Kombat 10 is bringing back old characters in their new DLC, and veteran players of the game are very excited. That's all I have for you this week. Now to Corey with weather.
Good morning, Reach. I'm Corey with this week's 5-day forecast. Today is Monday, April 11th, and it's mostly sunny with a high of 77 and a low of 55. Tuesday has a chance of rain with a high of 73 and a low of 48. Wednesday should be mostly sunny with a high of 64 and a low of 45. Thursday should be partly cloudy with a high of 66 and a low of 45. And Friday is going to be partly cloudy with a chance of afternoon showers that will lead into a rainy weekend. Friday's high is 68 with a low of 46. That's all for this week's forecast. Now for this week's finds.
Here are the top 10 finds of the week. We hope you guys enjoy them. And if you have any that you'd like to request for us to, make sure you copy the link on Vine and then send them to our Twitter at ReachNews1.
Grandma, who do you think's going to win the March Madness this year?
Oh, I really like the Denver Broncos. This elusive creature has been dwelling in this room for the past 3 days. And oh my goodness, there it is! It grabbed some food and it's gone. Hold up.
Solve 2 plus 2. 4. You sure?
Don't you open up that window. Ooh, don't go through the front door.
I have banana peel on the ground. I'm gonna see if it's really slippery like it is in the cartoons.
Hi, what would you like?
1 second. What would you like, babe?
Let's go somewhere else.
You said you wanted McDonald's! What now? I don't! Oh my God!
Offense, number 77.
It was me?
We hope you guys enjoyed those vines, and that's all for this week's news. Make sure you check us out on all of our social media accounts to stay updated throughout the week. I'm Jesse Walters.
I'm Tamara Michael.
I'm Corey Shields.
And this is Reach News, reaching out to you.